Hello everyone and welcome back. We'll be going to the south of Warsaw. Greetings, General. Please have a seat. We have much to discuss. Although most of Poland has fallen under German control, the capital of Warsaw still stands defiant. Defiant, but alone. Due in no small part to your victories thus far. Even with the entrance of our Soviet allies into this war, the Polish government has refused to capitulate, and so it rests on your shoulders to force them to their knees. Your objective is to occupy the city of Warsaw itself. The battle will undoubtedly be your most difficult thus far, as the Polish capital is a sprawling metropolis that consists of multiple districts. The remnants of the Polish Air Force are based around Warsaw, and the city itself has been heavily fortified. Although Warsaw has been cut off from the northwest and south, there are still several avenues from the east where Polish reinforcements are still trickling into the capital. Intelligence reports that you may be able to turn this crisis into an opportunity. Reconnaissance units have also spotted a significant buildup of heavy Polish artillery being stockpiled in the cities of Maiz, Stanisławow, Minsk, Makowiecki, and Gatka. These units are currently only lightly guarded by Polish sentries and are ripe for the taking. Should you choose to occupy these eastern cities and completely cut off Warsaw, High Command will gladly provide you additional gun crews to operate these guns to use them against their former owners. Let's look at the map. Shit! That's a lot of Warsaw. Alright then. We've got Group North up here, which is some tanks, some infantry, and definitely 2 large bombers. What we should really do, though, is I've been reading a bit on the internet, just researching. We should endeavor to take these eastern cities quickly. And, of course, pioneers will assault. But I believe that we can come in from the south with some pioneers. This will be an infantry-heavy engagement. Meaning all my infantry will need to be well equipped. I don't want to waste the prestige buying them new men who will just die inevitably. I'm going to send my tank units down this road to take Pez whatever, I don't care. These tanks will probably be slamming into something over here. We'll try and take these Polish airfields, and this northern force will most likely try and bypass Warsaw and hit these eastern cities, trying to get that artillery they were talking about. Because artillery will be all important in this, and I really, really, really want the artillery. And I bet I could use some extra Stukas too. I want another Stuka. I want 2 Stukas. I don't want them to break through down here in the south. We'll put our cavalry unit over here. Our 2 tanks. And then the German horde will assault this area. We will probably concentrate our efforts from the north. Also with another Wehrmacht infantry unit. Blitzes. They will get to pioneer. And the rest of these gentlemen will just come in from this way. 4. You'll get a Sturmpanzer. And artillery to compensate for that lack of other gentlemen. Are you 16 or 18? You're the 18, so you'll get close. I'll actually go a little bit harder on the south side and try and push up from here, because the north might swing down just a bit. If we could afford them, we could throw more men at them. Wehrmacht, can I afford you? No. Can't afford the truck, but I can't afford the men. So I'll throw the guys with trucks in the back and the guys without trucks in the front. These men will try and push hard from the north, and we'll try and push down after that. I guess I'll throw the recon down here in the south. That's all the men. Let's get to our dirty work. We have 20 turns. Move up to reconnoiter this crossroads. I see no resistance, so we'll push down this road. First order of business will be to take all the cities we can to try and gain our prestige back. Considering we've literally gotten down on our knees and begged High Command for more men, we should show them some results quickly. And we'll start by bombing random bits of Warsaw. Holy fuck, that's a lot of people. Oh, those are 110s. I thought these were level bombers. Guess I'll level bomb the shit out of this area. The good news is that once we get involved in the fighting, it should be pretty, I don't want to say straightforward, but simple. Because it'll be mostly just shoot what's in front of you. You know what I mean? Really should have brought some AA. I'm going kind of infantry heavy this mission. This is my first Grebesjäger. I'm going to use these guys as a reconnaissance unit here. Because they're really the fastest thing I have. And we'll assault that airfield. Give those cavalry a historic use. Bring some Stukas. I'll send one to Riki this place. One... see what's over here. Pick the one place that doesn't have anything, but there is a strong point here, which makes me believe there might be one over here too. We'll need to neutralize all those quickly. We'll break them right there. A min-mile will take losses, but they're mild. And we'll try and advance quickly up this road to the east to cut off the Polish reinforcements. Yeah, Minsk, Otwock, Stanislaw, Slojek. We'll need to take Oradzium, so I'll move some guys there eventually. I don't really want these tanks to bother too much forest slogging. Now I have my forces really spread out, and I'm curious as to how the Poles will react. Poles have an air force system, Jesus Christ! The dog started barking. I'll have to bring my 110s down to deal with that. Move my infantry over here to deal with this. Bring my reconnaissance unit to this crossroads. I still see nothing. Take that. Some Polish infantry up here on the horizon. This is a 18, so I'll be able to set him up here and he'll fire next turn. We'll advance as quickly as possible to take these locations. I'll move him up here to do a little preliminary reconnaissance. Move these men up and take the airfield. Begin an artillery bombardment. And assault that trench. The quicker we can get into the trenches, the less casualties we'll take. Is the whole mentality I'm going with here. So we really need to bust those trenches wide open. Because once we get down to the dirty fighting, I have belief that my pioneers will be able to just rip through this city. Then I'll move up there. These men will assault this anti-tank gun in this city. Looks to be a clear spot there. Anytime those tanks move over there, we'll hit that. Our 110 took some damage, but still up. We'll be using these as our fighter cover for the day, and they're more than capable of destroying the Polish Air Force. At least I believe them to be, historically speaking. Try and strike this artillery deep inside the Polish whatever land, and try try and finish off our basic reconnaissance of what's going on inside Poland. We're hitting this strong point with some aerial artillery. Looks like they have a thing right there, so we'll need to break through eventually. I think every single bit of Poland is completely fortified. Why don't I get enough bombers to cover Poland if Poland gets enough people to cover Poland? Every single tile here should be a bomber. Bombers everywhere. And we'll keep advancing, keeping our reconnaissance eyes open. I'll actually bring these guys up here to just to hit these guys, because they look like they could be a significant threat, and we need to neutralize the outside city outposts. These guys aren't too badly hammered either. Could be useful for being shock troops. Once again, hitting unentrenched enemies. Did you bring these guys up here? They'll assault them. These guys will take this airfield. Move immediately there. Have that 16 hit them. And have our Sturmpanzer move over here. Have him move back one. Hit them again. And we'll concentrate our fire on him. He'll concentrate his fire on him. This man will take cover with the airfield. And use that airfield to cover his attack. Ow. I need to stop scratching that damn thing. I don't know why I'm scratching the stupid welts from the paintball gun, but fuck, that stuff hurts. Quite a bit of artillery. We'll need a way to suppress it. Probably with more artillery. This artillery has proven to be quite useful. The initial assault seems to be going well. Decent contact, I might call it. Alright, we'll end the turn and see how the Poles respond. Polish response is immediate and vicious. Many Polish planes storming out to meet us. The Polish tanks roll out upon us. Rather aggressively, I might add. I'll pull that Stuka back if he's still... Nope, he's dead. Never mind. I don't think these guys will get ambushed, but if they do, I'll be pissed. Motherfucker. Alrighty then. Note to self, don't do stupid shit. We'll attack with this infantry. We'll do quite well. Negating what the combat information says. And my tank thingamadoohickey will push quite well back there. You're not going to be very combat effective up there, are you? No, I'm not, he said. This tank will break this infantry line. We may very well move this artillery over to strike these gentlemen. Move this Wehrmacht up here. Start hitting here or the strong point. We'll start hitting these gentlemen. We'll kind of shift our lines south now, with these men taking up residence on the road. These men moving here, and our pioneers attempting to break through here. These men will attempt to push them out of their trenches, which they do quite nicely. The artillery will continue to advance, and we'll get kind of screwed by that Polish tank. Because they got a decent tank for some reason. We'll take that thing to give us the prestige we need to continue advancing. Move up to this bend in the road. Find out where the entire Polish Air Force is based out of. Take their airfield and watch them squirm. Break them in those trenches. Move this way, fire upon that trench, whilst shifting this tank over to fire upon this tank. We'll then advance into the trenches and open fire on these gentlemen, who will then suppress again using this tank, Sturmpanzer, who will destroy with that thing. And these guys will advance, while the cavalry move this way. Who would they destroy? Would they destroy anyone? No guarantees on either side. So go ahead and strike these tanks, seeing as how they're such a big threat. Ooh, that's a good hit. Have those bombers hover. They take a small hit, but it's fine. Really. They drop their bombs, but do no real effect. And we managed to destroy the Polish heavy tank. What would it be? Squad, I guess? No. Regiment, maybe? Detachment. Detachment. The increase in prestige. We could afford a new unit, but I don't want to just yet. I don't have any place to deploy him from. We'll need to push into the city first to gain one of those. Actually, we could deploy him from back here. Wouldn't that be marvelous? See, I'll buy a new Wehrmacht unit. Ah, can't apparently. I will cram him up here. He'll go over here and support that guy. Nice. I believe as we take these cities, we'll get more good things happening to us. We'll move these guys over here. And we'll see what the Poles have. They still have an air force. I have to retreat those Stukas back to our air base up there. We'll see how our land attack, or our unsupported artillery attack goes with this tank. I believe they could break them without it. Yeah, move that artillery north to go support those other infantry. Right there. Reconnaissance will move just to block them. These men will reinforce. And since those men aren't dead like I thought they'd be, we'll move these guys down that way just to see if they're needed. Yeah, that's all for the ways of reconnaissance. So we'll just kind of see what we can do with these guys now. Ah, no, stop. They did the thing again. Really wish we would stop doing that. We'll actually move over here and refit this new airbase. And gallop towards victory. And scallops. Scallop towards victory. We'll keep clearing out the trenches. Oh, come on. And we'll start firing on that alternate doohickey. We'll keep trying to push these tanks back. Very brutal fighting for the town of Warsaw. Terrifyingly brutal. Need to bust through these trenches here. Move the pioneers up there to support that. We'll probably wind up having to assault until they run out of ammo, though. I'll try and clean out these trenches first. First order of battle will be to clean out the trenches of all those damnable poles hanging around. I'll bring this unit up this way. He will engage soon. Who else do we have who's not doing much currently? You can move. I don't want you to move yet, though. You're perfectly dug in where you are. 5, 5, 4, 4. Oh yes, we almost forgot to capture this city. I'll move this tank down here to support later. Then our cavalry will show up and we can take that city. Our final infantry unit will show up there and... yeah, it'll be fun. The Polish are still bombing us with their surprising air superiority, but then again I don't have any fighters on hand either, so it's technically on me. No, it's always on me. By turn 10 though, I expect to be inside Warsaw, at least. And then we'll try and push into the city, taking some losses while doing so. And I don't really care about this recon units as losses. And I'll move these guys up to support. Once again. These gents down here. Resupply them. Fire. They'll take significant losses. Men are very well dug in. And it'll take a damn lot of bullets and blood to dig them out. Although I'm curious about the state of Poland's defenses on the back. Stronghold, infantry, it's cannons. Once we've mopped up over here, we should dedicate ourselves to clearing out these Polish airfields, as they are the biggest threat currently. We'll reinforce this guy. Try and break through here. Break, damn you, break! Strike the artillery in the backfield. I won't even mind anyway. It could have been useful, but not really. I guess we'll try and suppress this thing, whatever it is. And we'll actually advance these guys in to engage that artillery that is so badly pummeling us. And we'll use that opportunity provided by that to advance into the city. And clean up these trenches. We'll advance the pioneers first, secure the objective, and the first units have entered Warsaw. Damn it, those 7th Polish infantry really want to hold on to their ground. Never seen more dogged resistance. I'll leave these guys back here and instead drive my tanks north. Destroy those final Polish tanks. Resupply these gentlemen so they don't wind up undefended. Move north. They're rather vulnerable, but I want to push inside, but I can't push through that artillery. For now, we'll just kind of fight in the south. Clear up these trenches so that we can't be outflanked. Continue moving into various parts of the city. It'd be much easier to defend inside the city. And look for opportunities. We gotta take Gadka and Gorikalkuli. So I'll actually start moving these gentlemen down there just to find out what's in Gadka. And surprise, it's more of the same. But our artillery's there. I bet you we can get some decent artillery for those guys. I'll move that artillery there with the hopes that the 40th strong point might be programmed not to shoot at them. Trying to game the system. Don't know if the system will be gamed though. System might game me. And we'll give the Polish a chance to return fire. They bomb our artillery again. We really need to start mopping up those airfields. Yeah, they fire my artillery, who also provide a rugged defense. Good on you, gents. Oh, scheisse, they took quite a beating there. I mean, man, you have to hold something. You can't expect me to just give you the capital. So we'll use these men to clear out that area. Finally they die, as all men must. And we'll move around the fields over there, hit the artillery, miss the artillery I mean, with our gross incompetence. Begin advancing these Grebes deeper into the Polish heart. Those men are dangerously close to overextending themselves, but at the same time, we need to push hard. What unit is that? It's the 12th Grebes. Where's the 1st? 21st? There's the 1st. The 1st is stuck in a hole in the ground. Trying to dig someone out of their hole in the ground. We're digging 2 holes. We're digging each other's graves. Oh well. Continue to advance inwards. And hit the strong point, of course. Pioneers are especially adept at taking strong points. Gradually the Poles will just run out of ammunition. And we'll strike that artillery. Make it impossible for them to reinforce it. I'll take this damn city if it's the last thing I do. My men assault the city in the northwest and the southwest. And the 4th Infantry takes the city, finally. It's in the hands of such determined defenders. Almost a shame. We'll meet them in Valhalla. We'll hit them with our tank, which will do absolutely jack shit. And finally destroy them with that guy. Since these gentlemen will reinforce next turn, I'll hold them there. I'll move these tanks this way just to be annoying as shit or something. Move these men up to go strike these men. And we finally managed to clear out the trenches. We'll strike this unit from both sides with our Grebes. And they are effective, basically. The northern assault is going quite well. We're managing to push up from a line. I intend to push up to this crossroads right here. And then force my way through the middle of this river. Which river is that? The Vistula? And push my way down south, securing this side of the Vistula. Then I'll assault from the east into this side, and when they move to reinforce the east, we'll crush them there. That was a good turn 6. Let's see the Polish riposte. Or riposte. However you pronounce it. You pronounce it my way or the correct way. They drop a metric shit ton of bombs on us. Stukas pull off some damned lucky fighting. Had to pull those guys back eventually. Those artillery have a habit of digging the fuck in and blowing up everything. It's a good habit, I like it. Oh hey, cool. We have a giant ass cannon now. I'll move this to Sulilyek. And we'll start kind of grouping up here for a large offensive. These men will need to be reinforced and resupplied. Move our artillery over here. Move our men over here. That's quite a few captured guns. I'll try out one down here. We'll keep moving up there. move my reconnaissance up here just to give us a good eye as to what we're going into. And we'll try and kill off the last set of artillery. With that done, we can kill off the last of the stronghold. And we'll just leave those gentlemen there to be resupplied at a later date. These men have 2 shots left. That's not enough shots. Considering that there's no real need for them to fire this turn, we will hold off. We'll try and neutralize this anti-aircraft gun battery. Them and run through the city. And they'll reinforce next turn at these locations. These men will receive reinforcements. These men will receive more bullets to continue on with the glorious attack. I can't tell if this is urban or not. It doesn't look urban to me, but I can't tell. It might be a park. I'll leave my tank in there anyway. Over here the situation is interesting. We'll strike that strong point with artillery. And we'll have to reinforce these gentlemen. So this damn artillery keeps bottlenecking us. So actually, can I move these men up and hit that? No, that wouldn't work. These men need more ammo. And these men will need more of the same men. I'll push these pioneers down. Try and take out those damn things. You'll get reinforced with some lackluster men. And we'll kind of assault this village slowly over time. As there's not much for our tanks to do out once the fighting commences in Warsaw. I'll do one more turn. We'll see who attacks the tank. My odds are on a large cavalry assault. Large air battles taking place over Warsaw. Degrades to 4. He barely holds it together. This men will need some supply before they get anything else. That tank's in a good position. Ah, god damn. Then they take out my pioneers. Those were going to be very important. Don't need as much. And I can deploy directly to the front now. These men will be reinforced. Who to shoot? I'll move this tank south and whittle away at their defenses down there. I can't keep throwing men to that damn meat grinder. These men will have to move north. We're going to push hard on this 35th Polish Infantry, as they're all that stand between us and support. If we can get support down from the north, we can steamroll the south. Effectively. So we'll push south here. Yeah. My tongue will get stuck while I try to give orders. These damn oh, it's that damn artillery. We'll try and attack anyway. We'll get absolutely ravished. And we'll reinforce. And advance. Move our tanks in. We'll have a fuck me battle in the middle of Poland. We'll just kind of park our tanks there and let them attack them. We'll start our bombardment and our small-scale attack from the east. designed to poke a hole right here and divert some of their attention elsewhere. And also to take out this airfield, to reduce the number of aircraft they're able to call out on us. Bring these men this way. Move the reconnaissance unit in such a way that it can see what it's doing. Polish must be freaking the hell out right now. I know I'd be, as the Polish commander. Men seem to keep coming from everywhere. I mean, just... you're barely holding on one side, gradually getting pushed back, and all of a sudden, on the right, and the east, a new threat looms. The airfield is destroyed. They have one airfield left to cycle all their aircraft through. And I must retreat my Stuka. I'll retreat him down south, and instead engage their fighters with my... whatever these things are called. We need a way to take out that artillery. Remember, the quickest way to an artillery piece is through its... whatever. Just through its something. There's something there and you go through it. And we're probably just gonna have to run that guy out of ammo, to be honest. But the Poles have got a shite load of artillery stuck up in here. If we can start breaking through back here, we can start eliminating this artillery from behind, engaging the tanks from occupied city structures. We've got some infantry we can advance to right about there and engage whoever we see. So I'll break the recording here and see you all in the next part.